Time does not exist. Yes. If you're manifesting and you're wondering, why is my manifestation not here yet? I've made that decision. I'm convinced it's going to happen, but it's taking forever. What's going on? If you find that is you, what you have to understand is that time is not real. It's not, manifestation is not magic either. So when you make a decision, yes, that is already in place, because in your mind, when you've decided, because you can decide something and because you can think of something, that's already like the universe has got your, like your ticket or whatever, your order, and that's it. It's going to happen. However, manifestation is not magic. It's not like a magic genie that you think of something and it pops up. Yes, like you probably have heard of stories where things like that have happened perhaps, but the universe has to align everything, because everyone is a reflection of you. If you've decided something, you've changed your trail of thought. So you could have been in quite a negative circumstance or negative mindset and thinking, things are going bad for me. I'm not like doing well at work. I don't have money, blah, blah, blah. But then when you decide, like say you decide I'm going to manifest money, obviously, because your thoughts change, the universe is going to change. So your mirror, which is your 3D, that's going to change, and it will take time to reflect who you're being. So stick to your story, stick to what you want, stick to your desire, no matter what you see in your 3D. So whether it's taking time, whether you see the opposite happening, whether you've got a circumstance, anything that happens, anything that shows up, just don't give it any power, because you are source. If you've made that thought, you've given it to yourself, meaning that you are the source. Your manifestation is coming from you and you've decided. So why are you asking other people, where's my manifestation? Why are you looking at time, giving your power to time? Why are you giving your power to circumstances? When that happens, and the way to handle it is you basically just say, well, that's not my manifestation, so it's nothing to do with me, and just move along. And you stick to your desire. It doesn't matter what's showing in front of you, you stick to your desire. You just tell yourself, that's not for me. No, I'm not accepting that. And honestly, even before I knew about manifestation, about conscious manifestation, I used to do that. And I tell this to all my friends who don't know about manifestation. I just say to them, don't accept, you don't ask, you don't get what you don't ask for. Is that right? And you have to keep persisting, because so many times in life, even just think of it from a logical point of view. If you've gone out to McDonald's or whatever, I don't know, I'm just thinking this top of my head, and you go get your order and you're like, do you know what? I don't know, I wanted large, and you've paid. So you go up to the cashier and you say, actually, I ordered this, but I wanted large. Can you change it for me? And obviously, you're happy to pay or whatever. But because you've requested and you've gone up to that person and asked them to change your order, they might just think out of the goodness of their heart, you know what, just here, take a large instead, and I won't charge you for it. Now, how many times has that happened to you? Because sometimes it's more inconvenience for them to maybe ring it up or go through the whole process or speak to a manager or whatever it might be, and they're like, you know what, just take it here, whatever. And you're like, oh my God, I got something for free. I got an upgrade or whatever. And that's manifestation. That's literally manifestation. It's not like this whole big hoo-ha or whatever you have to decide on. Obviously, I'm teaching you conscious manifestation, but we're actually manifesting all the time. Whoever you are being, if you're being that person that good things happen to, then good things will happen to you. Circumstances don't have any power, and they're neutral. They only have power when you give them a meaning, whether that's positive or negative. And whatever you see is whatever you're attracting in life. So you might have seen something called the reticular activating system. And again, that's, it's a bit complex. You don't need to think about all the lingo and whatever, the technicalities of it. But when you think of something, the more you think of something, the more you attract it. That's just basics, right? This literally happened to me this morning. I was watching a video on YouTube last night before I went to bed. and I really wanted to watch this video, but I fell asleep. So when I woke up in the morning, I went to my search history and I looked everywhere. I kept scrolling through like all these videos thinking, where's it gone? Where's it gone? But literally the video I was looking for was staring at me right in my face, and I'd passed it about 10 times while searching for this video. And the reason I didn't see it is because the thumbnail was different. And because the thumbnail was different, I just dismissed it. I just thought, oh, well, that's not going to be the video because I was wanting this topic or whatever, you know? And I literally saw the video like 10 times, but I didn't even bother like looking at it and a glance by it. But the point is, we see our manifestation's always there. It's right there staring at you in your face. But because of circumstances, we give them a meaning, and usually we give them a negative meaning because we're in that mindset thinking, you know, good things don't happen to me, or it's going to take time, and it's all your belief. So when you change and you expect good things to happen, they will. And I'm living proof of this. Like with your manifestation, from today on, I just want you to go on and just tell yourself everything's working out. So when you see something negative, when you see something unfavorable, everything's working out. There's always things happening behind the scenes that you can't see. There's always something happening. It's all working out for you because you're loved. Because you're loved. I love you. You love yourself. You're here in this world. You're living. You're loved. I love you. And that's why you'll get all your manifestations. And if you do want one-to-one help and support to get your manifestation, the link is in the bio.